Counting down now to first pitch in South Florida. It's the Mets and the Marlins. Next. On a humid night for baseball, MLB The Show welcomes you to the Sunshine State. Miami, Florida, the site for this edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, a couple of National League Eastern Division teams get ready to face off, as it'll be the New York Mets taking on the Florida Marlins. And welcome again, everybody, to our coverage of Major League Baseball. Matt Vasgersian here to call the balls and strikes. Alongside me, Dave Campbell and Rex Hudler. And Hud, let's turn to you. What catches your eye in a matchup like this one?
Well, the guy that really makes this offense go is Jose Reyes. How dangerous is this guy at the top of the lineup? I mean, once he's on base, call the cops. Second base is as good as stolen. Plus, he's got a cannon of an arm at shortstop. He's good.
All right, Rex, Dave will join us momentarily, but until then, let's take a look at our starting lineup for the visiting New York Mets. It comes courtesy of State Farm. Call, click, or visit and start saving today. They'll go to work against a guy who punched out 16 batters in one of his 2009 starts, the hard-throwing right-hander Ricky Nolasco. And in the field, the Marlins will align themselves like this. First pitch forthcoming as Jose Reyes is set to go. And the first pitch is taken for ball one as we're underway tonight in South Florida. Swing and a ball hit high, but not very far out toward right center. Ross will wait on it. One down.
There are his numbers from last time. He comes off a victory in that performance, so he'd love to duplicate that here tonight.
So the leadoff man retired now for David Wright. Now here's a fastball up that he sends in the air out to fairly deep center field. Maben is there as he tucks this one away, and you always like to set down a guy like Wright on one pitch.
Well, Matty, 2 up, 2 down. He's looking for a 1-2-3 first inning.
So 2 gone in the inning for Carlos Beltran. Now here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
And for the most part, he's been held in check in the series so far, just 2 for 9.
Now a ball lined toward right center. And Beltran's got himself extra bases as this finds the gap. Now Maben gets it in here off the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Well, he was able to get by the first 2 batters of the game, but the third one had different ideas as he's into scoring position now following the 2-out double.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that'll bring up the left fielder, Jason Bay. In there for strike one.
And good hitters like this will just let it go by and wait for a pitch they can do something with.
Swing and a line drive to left. And that's in there, base hit. And the run will score as the Mets have claimed the early 1-0 advantage.
So they'll draw first blood in this one. That was a good swing, and just like that, they get off to a 1-0 lead here in the first.
Fernando Tatis will dig in here. Here's the first offering. Ball one.
Really got to jump on this guy now while he's rattled.
The 1-0 pitch is right there, but ruled a ball. 2-0.
And you can kind of see he's daring him to throw a fastball now.
And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now.
And it looks like he's aiming the baseball now instead of just letting it go.
In there, and it's full 3-2.
The runner at first has got to make sure he's going to the plate before he breaks.
Here's the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4, so a good job of running the count full and then coaxing out the pass.
Three-two curveball, and we'll get a look where this thing was. Yeah, that's a good call by the umpire, and even better plate discipline. That's tough to lay off.
Luis Castillo will get his first shot at it here. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Helms has got it, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Mets 1, the Marlins coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Look there at the Marlins starting lineup as put together by their skipper, Freddie Gonzalez. They'll face a guy who's starting to establish himself as one of the better young pitchers in baseball, right-hander John Maine. And a look at the Mets alignment behind him, led by a 2-time Gold Glove Award winner David Wright at third base and a 3-time winner Carlos Beltran in center field. Into the box here is the shortstop Hanley Ramirez as he'll lead things off in the bottom of inning number 1. And he takes ball 1. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
And he's had a pretty good look at those first 2 pitches. Be aware, 2-0.
Here comes the 2-0. And this is hit well towards the hole. And a dive there by Castillo, but he can't reach it. It's a base hit.
Important to answer right back here in the bottom of the first. Leadoff man on now as they try to get that run back.
Chris Coughlin will step in, working on a nice 5-game hitting streak. Pitch out, but no movement from Ramirez. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
Boy, there's the value of speed in the bases. The distraction over at first is very valuable to the guy at the plate.
Out in front of it as this is pulled down the line to first. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field.
And you talk about answering right back here in the bottom of the first. Runners are at second and third now after the double, and they're in good position to get that run back and then some.
Jorge Cantu will dig in now with a possible tying and go-ahead runs in scoring position here. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. And there's ball 1.
And it's going to take a Saturday night miracle to work out of this one.
And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1.
And he likes to throw that slider off the fastball. Might want to make a mental note of that one.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
And you're kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place here. If you go ahead and walk him, you're loading the bases for your cleanup hitter.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Here's where a catcher just needs to come out and say, one pitch. One pitch can get us out of this. Don't dwell on that bad stuff. Just come right after this guy and let's get out of here.
Dan Uggla digs in now with a chance to at least tie the game, if not give his club the lead here in the early stages. This ball will be chopped foul. Bases loaded here, nobody out. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
And if you're looking for a pitch up to hit a fly ball here, I don't think you're going to get one.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
And these guys better hope his location clears itself up pretty soon.
Now the 2-1 here to Uggla. 2-2 now.
And if you've got a strikeout pitch in your arsenal, now's the time to dig it out.
Here's a swing and a miss by Uggla as he sat down on strikes for out number 1.
And this is a guy that salivates to hit with the bases loaded. He's one of the best RBI guys in baseball. So when you get him out, you've at least done something right.
Cody Ross stands in now with a chance to either tie this game or perhaps give his club the lead. First pitch on the way. And that misses for ball one.
Gotta at least be thinking sac fly here if you're at the plate.
And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
He's really digging his own grave now. He's got to come in here, but he just can't lay it in there.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
Ah, boy, when you're a middle-of-the-lineup guy and you get a good one to hit 2-0, you got to turn it loose.
And a strike on the fastball, so from 2-0, it's 2-2 now.
And this would be quite a Houdini act if he could work his way out of this one.
2-2 pitch on the way. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Oh, back-to-back strikeouts when he needed them most. The bases stayed loaded, but with 2 outs now, this inning is becoming less and less of a sure thing.
Wes Helms will take his cuts now. Fastball probably could have gone either way, but ruled a ball. 1-0.
And now one more major hurdle to get through here.
And it runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
And he's making a lot of high-intensity pitches here early in the game. Something to keep an eye on as we go along.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Here he comes on 2-1. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. And a dive by Reyes, but it's by him, a base hit. A run in, the throw to third. Too late, and he's safe at third.
We'll have a visit from the pitching coach here. He's got to be saying, come on, quit laying it in there, meat.
John Baker will get his first cuts here. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
And he's had to work hard here in this opening inning. Wonder how much that'll take out of him.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Just off the plate and high, ball 1.
Wow, he just hasn't been able to find it yet.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
And compounding matters here is the fact he's throwing a lot of pitches in the inning.
Bullet toward third. And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. A run is in.
Ball ripped down the left field line. This was going to get 1 home for sure, but a good job out there to cut this off quickly as they had to hold that second runner at third base.
Cameron Maben stepped in with a couple of guys in scoring position and a chance to pad this lead a bit early on. Now Now here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0.
And talk about a must-out early in the ballgame. He can't let this get any worse.
Now a swing and a ball grounded foul off to the right side. And this is on the ground toward the hole. And he'll turn and fire a desperation throw to first. And a low throw, but he's able to look this one right into the old breadbasket as he hangs on to end the inning. So 3 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Second inning coming up here in South Florida. It's the Marlins 3 and the Mets 1. Jeff Francoeur leads things off now in the top half of the second. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Now the pitch. And that misses 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
And Matt Harvey's strike zone is one of the better ones around, but that didn't look like a great call there.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
And he's probably saying, "You're not going to call that one a strike also, are you?"
Hit on the ground towards first. And Cantu will just step on the bag himself for the out.
Just a little cue shot here to first, and that's a good way to start the inning. He'll take it.
Omir Santos will take his first cuts of the ball game here. And that's taken for strike 1.
And even when you think a guy's going to be taking that first pitch, you don't just want to lay that fastball in there letter high.
Here's a splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this is taken for a ball. Looked pretty good, but it's 2-1 now.
Whoa.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
And if guys are going to go ahead and wear that armor on their elbow, they better expect to get backed off the plate every now and then.
Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2.
Toughest location for a hitter right there. I'd take that too.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a tough pitch to lay off of on 3-2, but no signal from Mac Harvey. It's ball 4.
And you'll get a look at the catcher giving the signs to the infielders. Definite bunting situation here, so let's see how the infield attacks this one.
John Maine will take a long look down here as he may be bunting to avoid the double play. And a bunt attempt by Maine as he puts this one down. And they'll have to go to Ugla covering the bag at first as the sacrifice is a good one.
Trying to avoid the double play ball that could have ended the inning. When you don't have confidence in a pitcher swinging the bat, this becomes a very wise play.
Back to the top of the order now, and stepping in is the shortstop, Jose Reyes. Now the first pitch. Down on the shins and missed with it, ball 1.
Yeah, looking to run that thing back to the low inside corner, but that's not one guys will chase very often.
Fastball high, and it's quickly 2-0.
And with 2 outs and a base open, they may just be working around him here.
And a swing by Reyes as this is hit on the ground out to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Marlins 3 and the Mets 1. Ricky Nolasco will start things off in the bottom of the second. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Now the 1-0 pitch. And this will be fouled away. Two and one.
Falling behind again here in the second. You better hope this isn't a trend.
Swinging the ball line softly out toward left center, and that'll land between everybody. Base hit.
Oh, and sometimes it's nice when you don't get it on the sweet spot. If he hits this any harder, that's right in the left fielder's glove. Instead, he drops it right in front of him.
Hanley Ramirez will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. And a fastball from Maine is a good one as he jumps ahead 0-1.
And after you allow a base hit to the pitcher, you've got to bounce back quickly and put it out of your mind.
Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. And this is swung on and missed that time by Ramirez, a strikeout victim, and there's one away.
Oh, and just a great pitch here on 2-2. That changeup just bottoms out right there. Very tough to do anything with that.
Chris Coughlin will stand in. He doubled and later scored his first time. Fastball's too high here, 1-0.
And here in the early stages, he's already up over 40 pitches now.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Has a look, now the pitch. And the 1-0 is sent out to straightaway center field. And this will be hauled in by Beltran for out number 2.
Well, he gets the out there, but he's not missing many bats right now. Guys seem to be getting some pretty good swings off against him.
Jorge Cantu will stride in. He walked and came around to score his first time. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
And I think he turned to the home plate umpire and said, "Really?"
And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 1 left for Florida as the lead remains 3-1. David Wright stands in to get things started for the Mets. He'll be followed by Carlos Beltran on deck. And that misses, ball 1. And he goes the other way with the fastball as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And in fact will rattle against the wall now. The relay throw. And they are not going to get right. He's got himself a triple.
And a great job here by the number 2 hitter in the lineup, getting something started here with the leadoff triple. And now you'd have to think that someone in that 3, 4, 5 spot could get him in.
Carlos Beltran will stand in. He doubled and later scored his first time. Good zip to the fastball there by Nolasco, and it's 0-1.
And on the mound, you just have to forget about that runner at third and just work on getting 3 outs. It's tough for any pitcher to work out of this without that run scoring.
He's set, now the pitch. And here's his swing and a miss as the count goes to 0-2 on Beltran.
And one thing you can say about him on the mound, he certainly has been the aggressor in this at-bat, coming right after him.
Fouled back. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Yeah, trying to change the sight line there. That's a smart way to work.
Now a ball bounced towards the mound. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Well, I know how he's feeling there. That guy should have scored from third, but this is something you just can't do. You don't want to show up your teammates. Just let it go.
Jason Bay will stand in, an RBI single in his first appearance. First offering on the way. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes.
And with the infield at double play depth, it looks like they'll trade a run for 2 outs.
And that misses 2-0.
And this is not a guy that'll get himself out. You're going to have to come to him at some point.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Whoa, that may have been his pitch right there.
Swing and a hot shot toward third. And he's got himself a base hit. And now this will rattle up against the fence. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And not in time as the second run scores.
And now State Farm's going to give us a look at this in show motion. Look at how the bat head gets out in front of the plate and how those hands turn over nicely there. That's what caused him to really spin on that one.
Fernando Tatis will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
Whew, and he might have seen his life flash before his eyes there.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Lays off the slider that time, 2-1.
And after those 3 straight hits, you can see he is not the same out there.
Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
Oh, yes!
And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. And this is near the line, but foul wide of first. Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
And good pitchers know how to execute when they have to. With a runner in scoring position and nobody out, he throws a perfect two-strike pitch there to freeze him at the plate.
Luis Castillo will dig in. He popped out his first time. And he misses inside with that one, ball one.
And now let's see if they take some speed off with this next pitch.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
And you can tell they're thinking, do not let him extend his arms. Keep pitching him tight.
And a good swing there as this one's carrying well out to deep right field. And that ball is gone. Home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field, and it's now 5-3.
Well, they say almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades, but boy, the right fielder almost brings this one back into the ballpark. That was close.
Jeff Francoeur will stand in. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
And if these first few innings are any indication, this looks like it's going to be a bullpen game before all is said and done.
4 runs here in this half inning. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. And Ramirez can't hang on. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. So chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. Omir Santos will step in now. And now a swing and a routine fly ball out towards center. Maben there to put it away for out number 2.
Well, he certainly needed that one. Anything to get through this inning, and he's finally an out away now from doing so.
John Maine digs in at the plate. Francoeur on at first, the pitch, and that misses inside 1-0.
And think what a disaster it would be if the pitcher could keep this going.
And this catches the outside corner, strike 1. Two out with the man at first. And here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now.
And he's given them 3 straight fastballs, but it could very well be the curveball they call on here.
Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
Yeah, battled him back to even. Now you got to think about that slider running away.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out towards straightaway right. Ross there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So it's 4 runs on 4 hits, 1 error, and a runner left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Mets 5 and the Marlins 3. Dan Uggla makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. And here's the first pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Not a bad spot to miss. You'd love to get him to reach for something.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
That's dangerous there. If you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate away, not on the inside half where the guy can turn on it.
And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0.
Yeah, showing a lot of respect here, and wisely so.
And, oh, not so fast, partner. A called strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 now.
And sometimes umpires will do this. They're going to make him swing the bat.
Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2.
And now he's seen 5 pitches, but he hasn't taken the bat off his shoulder.
Here's the full count offering. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
Oh, the last thing you want to do is give the momentum right back after your guys just put together a huge inning. You can't start walking guys now.
Cody Ross will try it again, set down on strikes his first time. And a foul ball straight back. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. From the stretch. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
Wow, and you can bet he was saving that pitch. Good job to lay off.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Tatis is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
And we'll check out that 1-2 pitch again in show motion. This pitch is up around the letters, and you'll see that back elbow drop down a bit and kind of drag through the zone. That's what causes him to pop it up.
Wes Helms will stand in. He had a 2-run single his first time around. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
It looked to me like it could have gone either way, and that certainly gives the hitter a leg up in the rest of this at bat.
1-0 pitch now. 2-0.
Got to credit their patience here in this inning. They're just letting him work himself into trouble.
And he misses badly with that one. 3-0.
He's lost the zone out there a little. He might still be stewing about that first pitch being called a ball.
Next pitch from Maine will be an even 60 for the ball game. And he gets this fastball over. Back to 3-1 now.
And now 3-1. Let's see if they start the runner here. If they do, it may open up an extra hole for the guy at the plate.
center field. That's a base hit.
And we've seen no shortage of runs here in the first 3 innings, that's for sure. Could we be in for even more fireworks?
John Baker will stand in. An RBI double to his credit the first time around. First pitch coming. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. And the throw will go to second as they get to force out. And good hustle by the pitcher there on the back end as it's a 3-6-1 double play, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete. The Mets are out on top, 5-3. Jose Reyes will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th. And waiting for him to call a strike, but he never did. It's 1-0.
Obviously, they still feel pretty comfortable letting him go out there because there's nobody up in the pen.
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Maybe a little surprising he's still out there, but he's not doing himself any favors by falling behind again.
And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And this is taken in for out number 1.
And that's a severe jam job there. I bet right now his thumbs are burning.
David Wright will step in. He tripled and subsequently scored last time around. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. On the way. Now a soft liner to the right side. Oh, but a super diving catch takes away a hit. Carlos Beltran will step in. Singled and came around to score his last time. First pitch coming. Swing, hot shot to the left side. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Well, sometimes you hit rockets for outs, and sometimes you do this and wind up with a double. This game just ain't fair sometimes.
Jason Bay will step in. He doubled home a couple his last time. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Swing and a line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. And that'll plate the run from second base, and the lead is 3 now at 6-3.
Already 8 hits now in just 3 2/3 innings of work. We may need to see that bullpen much earlier than we would have anticipated.
Fernando Tatis will have another go. He struck out looking his last time. and a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
And you can pretty well bank on the fact that 6-3 will not be our final score.
The 1-0 pitch. On the corner away, a ball and a strike.
Ooh, and that one pretty much just burns off the outside edge.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
And so far, he's the only guy that's struck out for these guys. He's in danger of making it 2 now.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Mets lead this one 6-3. Saturday Night Baseball here on MLB The Show as we give you a look at our National League scoreboard presented by the Baseball Hall of Fame. Cameron Maben will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Yeah, with all the runs we've seen so far, it is hard to believe it's still only the bottom of the 4th.
And he misses low with it, 2-0.
And let's see if he makes him throw a strike here.
And here's a fastball for a strike, 2-1 now.
And he's taking a little off from his top speed. Just need to get one over.
The 2-1. Swing at a high pop-up back behind the mound. And Wright will put this one away for the first down.
Well, this is such a tough pitch to get around on, as you'll see on Swing Track. It's a slider that starts at his hip and breaks in, and he just can't get his arms extended at all.
Brian Barton has moved into the on-deck circle now, so that'll signify the end for Ricky Nolasco. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
And here's a spot off the bench where all you want to do is just to try to get something started.
On the ground down the first base line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
And when things are going bad, it seems like these calls always go against you.
Swing and a miss, so the pinch hitter is retired.
And that's a deflating feeling to finally get in the game and then quickly get dispatched from whence you came.
So 2 men are gone here in the Florida 4th, and it's back to the top of the order now for Hanley Ramirez. And And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Too high, ball 2.
And here's a case where you can just sit on fastball. If you don't get one, just take it.
Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Oh, and those hands and wrists are delicate things. Guys don't like hard fastballs in there.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Right there is Reyes. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So a good inning that time by John Maine, and he leads this one 6-3. Burke Badenhop is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Luis Castillo will lead things off here for the Mets. He'll be followed by Jeff Francoeur on deck. Fouled straight back. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Reaches for one and slaps it down the line at third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Well, you've got one job to do on the mound right now. Do not let this deficit get any wider than 3. So that's a good job to set down that leadoff man right there.
Jeff Francoeur will be the batter. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball, 1-0. And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Swing and a liner toward right center. And that'll split the uprights. Extra bases for Francoeur.
And this is what he has to do more of. If that pitch is away, take it to the other field. He's been pulling a lot of balls this year, and his average has suffered because of it.
Omir Santos will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a fastball, close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0.
And if you're going to miss with a fastball, that's the spot to do it.
Here's the 1-0. Waved at and missed as he took something off there, 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Boy, he had a good job anticipating that pitch in the dirt.
Now the 2-2 pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Let's see now if they're going to want to think about putting something on here.
Now a ball hit high in the air out to center field. Maben is there now, and he has it, 2 gone.
Well, he stayed out of the double play. That's the good news. The bad news is this flyout didn't achieve anything.
John Main will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
And these guys have been very patient with that slider away. They have not chased very often.
The next pitch. And I was about to call this a strike, but apparently not. It's 2-0.
Whew, man, that looked like a good pitch.
Fastball hit on the ground is short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Mets leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Chris Coughlin will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Sign of a smart hitter right there.
Goes the other way as this is line to left. Bay is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Well, he just keeps moving right along. After that rough start in the first, he has put up nothing but zeros since.
The leadoff man retired now for Jorge Cantu. Here's the first pitch to him. In there for strike 1, 0-1. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate, 0-2. That misses, 1-2.
And he'll just try and wait him out here.
Outside, 2 balls and 2 strikes the count now.
And now's where I think you have to sit changeup and react fastball.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Bouncing ball back up the middle. Castillo has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good job of staying with it that time as he's retired.
And here's a look at his pitches by inning to this point. You can see the total is 82. He's been fairly consistent in his outing so far.
Dan Ugla will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Ball one. And this catches the outside corner, strike one.
And you can tell he's really in his zone out there now.
And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Jose Reyes will dig in now as he'll lead things off for the Mets in their half of the sixth. Now the first pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
And he's probably not going to throw too many first pitch changeups, so that's a nice call.
In there, strike two.
Yeah, sometimes you keep waiting for that perfect pitch, then you look up and it's 0-2.
And this is hit to the right side, but it'll wind up foul down the line at first. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
And here's where he likes to bust guys in with that slider. That could be coming next.
Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
And here you go in show motion. We'll give you a side angle shot to see how high this pitch is. Looks like it passes the plate right about shin high. Maybe a little questionable, but pretty close.
David Wright will get another shot after he was robbed of a hit on a gorgeous play his last time. Too low, 1-0. Now here it comes. And a good swing there on 1-0, but this is in the air out to right field. Ross is there, 2 down.
Good sign there as he's able to set down the first 2 men to greet him here in the 6th. And seeing as though his club's down by 3 runs, he could really use a 1-2-3 inning here.
Carlos Beltran will stand in now. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles thus far. And he starts him out with, well, it looked like a strike, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0.
Boy, that looked pretty good. You hate to give this guy extra strikes to work with.
Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Now a swing by Beltran as this is on the ground to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Mets 6 and the Marlins 3. Cody Ross will stand in to lead things off as the Marlins look to get things started here in their half of the 6th.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen.
And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
And that 7-game hit streak starts to look a little uncertain. He might have this at bat and maybe one other to keep it going.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Pretty generous call there.
Inside and low, 2-1.
And this is a good time in the ball game to be selective. Go ahead and run that pitch count up a bit.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
Well, here's where that old phrase, a walk is as good as a hit, really applies. Just get on somehow.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
When you're down by a handful of runs, a leadoff walk is a definite blessing. Let's see if anything can come from it.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And digging in now, the third baseman, Wes Helms. Here's a fastball called for strike 1.
And you can see him starting to make adjustments on the mound as this game has gone on.
Now a ball hit back up the middle. And a dive by Reyes, but it's by him, a base hit.
Boy, he's got the magic wand going right now. That's his third hit in 3 trips, and he's looking awfully comfortable up there.
On his way to the mound now is Mets manager Jerry Manuel. And that'll be all for John Maine. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Sean Green will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. John Baker will dig in, 1 for 2 with a double in this one. Now here's the first pitch. Good way to start it on the outside corner for strike 1.
Good late break there. Good pitch to get ahead on.
Breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Looking awfully erratic out there right now.
And now here's a ball grounded foul over toward third. He waits, now the pitch. Now ball hit toward third, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
Oh, now what do you go back to here?
Lined up the middle, and that's in there, base hit. And he is out at the plate on a great throw by Beltran.
Taking a real chance trying to score here, and it winds up not panning out for him as the batter holds safely at first.
Cameron Maben will stand in. He popped out in his last time. Too low with the curveball. 1 ball, no strikes. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
A little bit of sinking action on that fastball.
One on the way. And that's taken for a called strike 2.
And it looks like he's going to let his fastball be the one that gets him out of this jam.
And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. 3 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. They'll try again, 1-2. And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
That could have been a turning point right there. He needed to at least put that ball in play. Now with 2 outs, this rally could go right down the tubes.
Emilio Bonifacio will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And this is low, ball 1.
And he's tallied just 1 hit here in the series so far, 1 for 8.
Now a swing and a ground ball back up the middle. And that's through into center field, base hit. The throw to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Well, and you can't ask for much more than that. They turn to the bench here, and he comes through with a knock. That is nice work.
Hanley Ramirez will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. And a fastball, very easy to lay off that one. It's ball 1.
And it looks like it's just sort of taking him a while to find his rhythm.
Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
And it's imperative that you get a good jump out there at second right now, and first for that matter.
The 2-0. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Oh, and a perfect location there as he catches the corner for strike 2.
And as my old colleague likes to say, deuce is wild, 2 on, 2 out, and a 2-2 count.
And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 7th inning coming up. It's the Mets 6 and the Marlins 4. Time for another look at the scoreboard tonight, as this time we check the action in the American League. So a new pitcher is set to go now, as we'll see the right-hander Brian Sanchez get the call. Jason Bay will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7. And he lays off there, 1-0.
And you could thank this guy for contributing to their 9-hit attack. He's got 3 of them.
One 1-0 pitch now. And, oh, looked good on the monitor, but it's 2-0.
Ah, come on already.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
And if you're going to throw him fastballs up, make sure that they're plenty of.
And he misses again, ball 3.
And the way this Mets club can swing the bat, the last thing you want to do is surrender a leadoff walk.
And he's taking here and looks at strike 2 right down the middle.
Oh, now it's a battle. Who wants it more?
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
And I think these guys are at the point of the series where they've seen enough of this guy swinging the bat. You can go ahead and have first.
Fernando Tatis will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a swing and a ball grounded foul off to the right side. And now here's a ball grounded foul over toward third. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
He'll try a different arm slot here to see if he can get him to chase.
From the belt, the pitch. Now the fastball here is swung on and grounded foul. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Oh, and is he having a rough night at the office or what? His guys still have the lead, but that is 3 strikeouts now for him. Yowza!
Luis Castillo will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his two-run homer that had him rolling early on. And he lays off a fastball. Looked good, but it's 1-0.
And when you need a double play ball, I don't see the logic of working this guy up in the zone.
And that catches the outside edge, 1-1.
I'm surprised he didn't take a whack at that one.
Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. He's running towards second. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner, 2-2.
Going right back in there again, 1-2. This one a few inches further in, and he's able to lay off.
And he didn't quite get all of it as this is lifted in the air out towards left center. Coughlin there to grab it as that becomes out number 2. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and making his way in is the right fielder, Jeff Francoeur. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Pause, now the pitch. Out of play. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Mets strand 1. They still lead it 6-4. Jerry Manuel will talk things over with our home plate umpire as it looks like we'll have a double switch here. Elmer Descends will be the new pitcher.
Number 64, Elmer Descends. Your attention, please. Our defensive change for the Mets. Now playing second base, number 13, Alex.
Chris Coughlin will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. Now a ball lined back over second. And a dive by Reyes, but it's by him, a base hit.
Leadoff base hit here is going to bring the tying run to the plate here in the late going. Now the wheels are really going to start to turn in both of these dugouts.
Jorge Cantu will stride in, grounded out his last time through. Fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
These guys have played it pretty close to the vest so far. No stolen base attempts as of yet. And
that's in there for his strike 1-1.
And he's certainly not showing him a whole lot of respect here. Back-to-back challenges right up in the zone.
4 runs, 10 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. Fouled back. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Second time he's gone down on strikes in the ball game, and 4th time already in the series. Yikes!
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring in the powerful second baseman, Dan Uggla. Too low with the curveball. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 pitch. Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be 2? Reyes. Back to first. Did he keep his foot on the bag? He did. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Mets lead it 6-4. Omir Santos will get us going now in the top half of the 8th. First pitch coming. Low for ball 1. And there's a fastball that's hammered the other way to deep right field. Ross is there, and he has it for the out.
And as he gets the first out there, this has been the kind of outing we've seen so far from him this year. He's already sporting one of the lowest ERAs in the team, and it's going to keep getting lower if he keeps pitching like this.
Alex Cora will get his first opportunity now. In there, 0-1.
Yeah, good crossfire action on the fastball there.
Sticks with the fastball here as he forges ahead 0-2.
Gotta turn him loose now.
And he misses there, 1-2.
Oh, that's a good eye. Never even thought about going after that one.
1 out, nobody on. Line to the right side, but foul. And that misses 2-2.
And that's an example of a pitcher trying to keep you honest there. You can't always work away.
The 2-2 coming. And he'll go the other way with the fastball as this is on the ground to third.
On to first, and there were 2 down. Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the 2 starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th, and the lineup turns over now for Jose Reyes. First pitch on the way. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Fouled straight back. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats, foul. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
And that's a good 2-strike pitch there, as now it might be just to set up something away.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. And a dive by Ugla, but it's by him for a base hit.
2-out single right there, and here in the 8th inning, when you've got a 1-run lead, you'll take any kind of insurance you can get. They'd love to find a way to get him around.
David Wright will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame. Sliced down the line at first, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
And even this deep into the ball game, they still haven't tried running on this catcher yet.
Reyes holding. Here's the pitch. In there at the letters, 1-2 now.
Yeah, he gets the call, but you don't want to make a steady habit of leaving that slider there.
Swing and a ball headed towards the hole. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Mets out in front, 6-4. Kelvin Escobar will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. Cody Ross will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
And could these guys ever use a leadoff base runner?
Now a ground ball towards the hole. And past the diving infielder, that's a base hit. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak. Wes Helms will try and keep it going, 3 for 3 thus far. Swinging a soft liner out toward left center. Bay comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
And they finally retire him for the first time in the game. He just got under that one.
John Baker will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. And a good fastball to start the at-bat from Escobar. It's 0-1.
And he'll lean heavily on that fastball, and why not? It's a big one.
Runners on first with 1 down. And a changeup there that had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. And this is taken in by Reyes for out number 2. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
And State Farm's going to give us a look at this swing in show motion. And that's a few inches above the thumbs. That's one he'll be feeling all night long.
Cameron Maben will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. On the ground down the first base line, and he'll step on first for the out. This side is retired. We'll see Carlos Beltran first when we come back. They're up 6-4. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Dan Meyer will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. Carlos Beltran will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the ninth. Ninth inning underway as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1.
And that's a pitch that's tough to turn around.
One now to Beltran. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone. Still a little work to be done here, but if you got to look ahead to the next half inning, you figure these 3 will in all likelihood take their cuts against Francisco Rodriguez. Jason Bay will try and keep it going, 3 for 3 thus far. Now this is swung on and pulled down the third base line. But this is foul for the first strike. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Here it comes. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. There to take it is Ugla. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. Throw in the dirt, but a good job of staying with it that time as he's retired.
Looking for a 4-for-4 game, but they finally got him to bounce out here.
Fernando Tatis will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And remember, too, that the pitcher spot is on deck here in the number 6 hole.
Ball 1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Oh, man, if he strikes out here, he might need to go find another dugout to sit in.
Now here's the pitch. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
And with 2 outs and 2 strikes, the last thing you want to do is hit a guy and prolong the inning.
And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Well, if he's got the confidence to throw it 2-2, let's see if he throws it 3-2.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
And boy, those last few pitches there were nowhere close to the strike zone. When you've got 2 strikes on a guy, you've got a little more margin for error, but not that much.
Henry Blanco will be the batter. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
And now here's where you really need to make that 2-out walk pay off.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Swing and a shot to third, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We'll head now to the bottom of the 9th. The Mets lead this one 6-4. Coming in now in the 9th to try and finish this one out, the hard-throwing Francisco Rodriguez. Ronnie Paulino will stand in for the first time here. That's high for a ball. 1-0.
And this is the 5th pitcher they've used in the ball game, so that bullpen's getting awfully lonely down there.
And it looks like the lefty workhorse Pedro Feliciano is up in the Mets bullpen. Breaking balls in there that time. 1-1.
Oh, and if he's able to spot that pitch there, look out.
Called strike in a dangerous location there, 1-2.
Might have been looking for that same breaking ball because that pitch is right there.
Here's the pitch. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Hit hard to the left side. And that's in there, base hit. So that's just how you want to start it here in the bottom of the ninth.
When you're down by 2 here in the ninth, you're looking for a bloop and a blast to tie it. This ain't exactly a bloop. He stung this pretty good. But regardless, they're going to get the tie and run to the plate here.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and it's back to the top of the order now for Hanley Ramirez. Grounded softly towards the hole. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Big first out there, and he certainly could use another ground ball.
Chris Coughlin will step in as the possible tying run, but just a single here could make this a one-run game. Goes the other way as this is down the line at third. And this is going to get by right down the line. It's a fair ball. He'll come home with it. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1. But he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Well, those guys in the home dugout apparently still have some life in them. And now all of a sudden we've got ourselves a one-run game.
Pat Mish is going to have his work cut out for him here. Jorge Cantu will work now on getting that tying run home from second. And a foul ball straight back. Set, now the pitch. On good opposite field power here as this fastball is taken high and deep to right. Ball game! A 2-run shot for Jorge Cantu, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Matt, this one went down to the final pitch where one swing of the bat turned the game from a certain defeat into a walk-off victory, and these guys will celebrate this one down at home plate.
So a good job of collectively swinging the bats in this one, but if we had to single out one guy who outshined all others, I think it's the man who stands out right here. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, Matt, a 3-hit ball game for him, and a couple of those were key hits as he swung the bat very well in this one.
So that'll wrap things up here tonight. For Dave Campbell, Rex Hudler, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB 10 The Show. For even more, join us on the web at MLB10theshow.com. The Marlins win it 7-6. A post-game highlight package is next, so until next time, good night from South Florida.